Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who is Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? All right. I'm not keeping well today. I have very high fever. So I've been sleeping the whole day. I just got up, had a ice cold shower, got fresh. I decided I'll make this video. I need to upload my daily dosage, and I'm a workaholic. So before I start getting all shivery and start feeling weak, I thought I'll make this video and share it with you. Okay. The video in context that I want to share with you is pretty surprising. You remember my previous video where I mentioned about UAE? I said that in the beginning. I said if you guys can support the channel, I'll appreciate whatever you can give. There have been some really kind people who have sent money here and there. I appreciate. But to my shock and surprise, I got a guy who sent me a sizable chunk. I'll not mention how much. And he said, this is to support your work. I was like, okay. And he said, I'm the guy you always say, local shokel. He's saying, I'm a local shokel and I wanted to support you and give you this money for your work. The minute he sent me this, I was like, can you see the dichotomy, the problem that I'm going through? On one hand, I kind of exposed the drawbacks of UAE. There have been videos of mine that speak about Islam in a negative light, and some Muslims, not all. And here we have a Muslim, an Arab, that also Emirati, who gives me a big sum of money. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. I can read your mind. The same thing went to my head. Okay, is this some undercover strategy that, they'll give me money, so, they kind of bribe me and I soften down and then I start speaking positive about UAE? Well, there is a strong possibility. Personally speaking, I would rather have people send me money, than send me threats. Like, just think about it. The France, the beheading. Instead of beheading the guy, Muslims start coming. If you speak bad about Islam, and they come to you and say, please don't speak bad about Islam. Take $1,000, take $5,000. If they would start doing that, trust me, I think people would love Muslims. They would say, Islam is a beautiful religion. Okay. So personally speaking, I'm glad. I'm really glad that the guy has given me money instead of giving me bad words. But I was really curious as to why did he do that. And I asked him, listen, you're a Muslim, you're an Arab, you're an Emirati. Why did you give me when I speak negative about UAE, I speak negative, I sometimes speak negative of Muslim? He's saying that is your opinion. His exact words, see Loy, that is your opinion. You can say whatever you like. It's a free world. You may say some things which I agree. You may say some things I don't agree. But that doesn't mean I have to hate you. His exact words. Now, what is the reason I'm sharing this with you? The reason I'm sharing this with you is, to give you a perspective and understanding that we cannot box everyone. Like if you, even before this guy paid me, I've told you before, my mentor was Emirati local. My friends have been Emirati Muslim local. I have friends in my WhatsApp group who are Emirati local. In fact, I have had a UAE Emirati who smokes, I think it's weed or Ivaska or something. He's a forward thinker. He participates in Hindu rituals and he smokes pot and he believes in yoga. But at the same time, he's also an Arab Muslim, I've had, even on my Instagram, I've had a female Muslim who initially, I think she had sent me some information with regards to, something that is happening in Saudi. And then later on, lo and behold, one day, I was blocked. So I was like, okay, And then after a few days, I was unblocked. And the person gave a very long message saying that, hi, Loy, I was very upset when you spoke bad about Islam and you spoke bad about Arabs. But then you had that video where you had this dialogue with a Muslim. So I told the person, see, listen, there are two sides to every coin. There are people we hate. There are people we like. There are good people. See, even with atheism, even with Christianity, even with political parties, there is good, there is bad. We should not take one extreme side. And this is my main purpose for sharing this video. It's like, for example, if you see what's happening in US, Republican versus Democrat. I mean, a Republican will only find negative stuff about Democrats. A Democrat will find only negative stuff about Republican, but it's not everyone, the majority. You have BJP versus Congress versus Shiv Sena in India. You have Muslims versus, religion Muslim versus the European country. So now it's not that there is no problem there. There is a serious problem. Like I always tell people, there's no smoke without fire. Okay? But to take an extremist view or to take a sidelining view that there is absolutely no good that can come out, I think is bad. And this is the main reason why I share this video with you. It's not because he gave the money. Yes, I was very touched. See, if I wouldn't tell you, you wouldn't even know. So I'm being very transparent. I was very touched that he gave his hard-earned money. Whether he's rich, whether he's trying to, like butter me up and all that doesn't matter. What matters is he did it out of, don't mind, my dog is barking because somebody has come for a delivery. So he did it because okay, my dog is done. He did it because he wanted to support my work. And even though I have a difference of opinion, so what I want to leave you with is a thought process that not all Muslims are bad, which I've told you before. Not all Arabs are bad. Not all Hindus are bad. Not all Christians are bad. Not all, we can't take an extreme hardline view. Yes, I will continue speaking about things which are wrong. For example, if there's a pedophile, I'm going to speak about it. If there was a crime, absolutely I'll speak about it. If someone chops someone's head off and shouts Allah Akbar, I will speak against it. Okay? It's not that I'm not going to speak against it. Those are crimes which have to be highlighted. And it's not like if someone pays me money, I'm not going to highlight those issues. No. By default, they will be highlighted. But I wanted to share this surprising perspective that there are these kind of human beings whom we least expect. Like, this is, I think, the fourth or fifth local Emirati Muslim who has not only contributed to my channel, has, spoken to me, and which really humbles me. I wish there were more Emirati locals like this. I wish there were more Arabs like this. I wish there were more Muslims like this. And there are. It's not that there are not. But the majority are, just like the majority Christians, the majority, whatever. So anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. And just one last thing. I just want you to know that YouTube, I don't know what's going on with YouTube's algorithm. There are comments being automatically deleted. I'm not deleting any of the comments. In fact, I love comments, whether you say good, bad, ugly, only is if you start abusing my wife or you start abusing my baby, that's not classy. So apart from those, any other comments I keep. There are two sections in my YouTube, which is marked as spam or waiting for approval. I approve all of them, unless, of course, someone has given a link. But what I've noticed is YouTube is, by default, deleting comments. The second thing is Facebook has started to scan all previous posts as old as 2018 and flagging them as breaking community guidelines. I've had two friends of mine who just spoke about this and spoke on their Facebook, and I was like, they had got a 1-week ban. And, if you notice Loy Machedo business page, the reason I discontinued it, I was getting flagged for stuff that I put in 2014 or something. I found that ridiculous, but this was before the COVID and all that. So I got rid of it. And finally, even Twitter and I don't know, all these social media giants have started this censorship bias whereby they delete anything they find is in violation of their community guidelines. I I sincerely believe in free speech, but then, people say, okay, there should not be hate. Some people say you should not, obviously you should not threaten, you should not kill. But then who decides what is right? Who decides what is wrong? Who decides the standards? Who has given them the ultimate authority? And they are really big. They're really big. So I just want to keep you updated about this. So just be careful if you post anything in relation to anti-vaccines, or you post anything related to the elections, or just differences of opinion. Even if you call someone stupid, it seems that can be marked as hate speech. So I'm just giving you a heads up about this. Let me know your thoughts. I hope I feel better. I'll upload more videos. I have some backdated videos. So this is just me saying thank you to all the Emiratis and all the Muslims. And I'll continue posting my videos. I just thought you should know. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think? And yeah, please, if if you want to send money, I am more than happy. You know me. Money, I love money. Okay. So having said that, thank you very much. This means signing off. Take care.